Hello students, today we are going to see transaction for capital and drawing in the journal. So here we are going to see the transaction that we are making in the journal for the capital related and drawing related. As we know that business and business entity are two different persons. So we need to record the transaction between business and business owner, and for that as we know that when the business is going to be commenced, at that time owner can bring cash or any asset or debtors in the business, and for that as we know that the owner is a person, so rules of the personal account is going to apply, and debit the receiver, credit the giver. So here owner is a giver of asset or cash or debtors, so we are going to credit his account. As here is owner, so we cannot write his name, his personal name, so here we are going to credit the capital account. So at the time of commencement of business or any expansion of business, when the owner is bringing any cash or asset or any debtors from home to the business, we are going to credit the capital account. Same way, when the owner is going to take anything from the business to home for his or her personal consumption, let's say owner can take cash from the business or any goods from the business or any service from the business to home. That time his personal account is going to be debit as per the rules of the personal account, that debit the receiver. So he is a receiver of cash or any asset or any service. So his account is going to be debit, and again here we are going to debit the drawing account. So here when owner is going to take anything to home, at that time we are going to debit the drawing account, and anything is going to be bring to the business, that time we are going to credit the capital account. Again, any expense is going to be paid by owner, his personal expense from the business, that is also going to be debit to the drawing account. Let's say any life insurance or his personal education fee of his children, anything is going to be paid from the business is going to be debit to the drawing account. And as owner is taking anything from the business, his capital is going to be reduced. So let's see the sum related to that. So here transaction of capital and drawing. Let's see the sum of the capital and drawing, and here is your sum. It is given that the Ajay has commenced his business with the name Awadh Enterprise. Write the journal entry from transaction of July 2014. So here they are asking us to write the journal entry. So let's prepare the journal entry of Ajay. So here we are going to make journal entry in the books of Ajay. That the format of the journal is date, particular, ledger folio number, debit, rupees, credit rupees. So very first transaction is of 2014 July 1st. So here 2014 July 1st. The transaction is telling us that introduce capital of rupees 50,000 and commence the business. So here when the capital is going to be introduced, we can see that there are two accounts. Very first account is 50,000 cash is coming in the business, and another thing is that the Ajay has given the 50,000 to the business. As we discussed that Ajay is the owner, so we cannot credit Ajay account. Instead of that, we have to credit the capital account. So our journal entry will be cash account debit to capital account. And the amount will be 50,000. Being 50,000 brought in the business to commence business. Rupees 50,000 brought commence business. This was our first journal entry. Now let's see the second one. Brought goods of rupees 10,000, furniture of rupees 2,000 and debtors of rupees 30,000 in the business. As we know, whatever we are bringing in the business, we supposed to debit all the things and credit the capital account. So 4, goods account debit, furniture account debit, debtors account debit, to capital account, and further amount will be goods 10,000, then furniture of 2,000 and debtors of 30,000. So total will be 42,000. Being goods of rupees 10,000, furniture of rupees 2,000, and debtors of rupees 30,000 brought in the business. So this was the second. Now let's see the third one. Sold pack of rupees 20,000 for rupees 15,000. Out of which 10,000 introduced in the business. As we discussed, whatever we are writing here, we are are writing between business and owner. So here we have to see only 10,000 because owner brought only 10,000 to the business. So here we are going to write the journal entry for the 10,000 and that 10,000 owner brought in the cash format. So here the journal entry will be cash account debit to capital. Cash account debit to capital account and the amount will be 10,000. Personal motorbike sold and rupees 10,000 brought in business. Now next is brought in business personal receivable of 6,000 and payable of 4,000. As we know, receivable is something that we are going to receive and that is also called debtors. Again, payable is something that we have to pay and it is called creditors. So debtors has debit balance, creditor has credit balance, and difference between them will be treated as a capital. So here our journal entry will be receivable account debit to payable account to capital account. So here, receivable is of 6,000, payable of 4,000, and difference 2,000 will be treated as a capital. Being personal receivable to payable. Brought in the business. Okay. Now, next. Date, particular, ledger folio number, debit, rupees, credit. So next transaction is paid income tax rupees 500. As we discussed, income tax is a personal expense. So whatever the personal expense is going to be paid from the business, we are going to debit the drawing account. So here our journal entry will be drawing account debit to cash. Being income tax paid from the business rupees 500. income tax paid from the business. Then the next is it. Withdraw rupees 1000 from the business for the personal use. So here again drawing account debit to cash. How much? 1000. Then rupees 1000 withdraw from business for personal use. Now next, rupees 200 for life insurance premium from the business. So here, as we discussed that life insurance premium is a personal expense, and when we are paying life insurance from the business, that time we are debiting the drawing account. So drawing account debit to cash. Bills. Bill. Life insurance premium paid. Life insurance premium of rupees 200 paid from business. Our next transaction is a withdrawn goods of rupees 4000 for personal use from the business. See here, when the goods is going out of the business, except the sales, we are going to credit the purchase account. So here, as we know that when the goods is taken by owner, we have to debit the drawing account, and when the goods is going out of the business, that time purchase account is going to be credited. So our journal entry will be drawing account debit to purchase. And the amount is a 400. Being goods of rupees 400 withdrawn for personal use. Now, our next entry is college tuition fee of son, rupees 500 paid from the business. As we know that tuition fee or college fee of a son or daughter, it is a personal expense. So whenever we are paying that from the business, we have to debit the drawing account. So here journal entry will be drawing account debit to